Hello, Reckonate7, and welcome back to Strategic Command World War 1. We're continuing as the Central Powers. We stay on veteran difficulty. We're testing our mettle against it, and we are standing strong. We have been victorious in the east. The mighty Russia has been broken. The Balkans have been subjugated, and we are now bursting our way into North Africa. However, it is September 1917, and time is not on our side. We have 14 months with which to end this war. So our objectives for winning it are twofold. Our primary goal is we need to secure Paris. That is a must. Must secure Paris. Additionally, and ideally, we would capitulate the French nation, which is probably going to take a little bit more. Although, actually, they don't have any other national morale centres. So potentially getting to Paris, taking Lille, taking Verdun, Epinal, Belfort as the front line might be enough. Not sure. But yeah, so that's our second objective. So if we secure Paris, that would be a minor victory. Capitulate France, major victory. Fail to do either, it's going to come out as a draw. And we have until November 1918 to do that. That said, we're in not a bad state of affairs. We have lots of artillery on the front lines, all level 2. So we have plenty of soldiers kind of pushing forward, and we've got a nice reserve corps waiting to hopefully open lines in Switzerland. Meanwhile, obviously we've started to do a little bit of a push into the Alps, and we're just going to keep going, see how far we can push these Italians. We did lose Trento, but a little bit of back and forward, we can live with that. I mean, well, the Ottomans are breaking into Egypt, but maybe without further ado, we'll just kind of kick things off. So, I can't remember. We lost a couple of corps, I think, at the end of the turn, but we're not in too bad a state of affairs. We are going to need to rest and recuperate some people. Now, can you? I don't think you can get in there. This guy. Oh, can I swap those two around? No, I can't. Okay. Swap these two around. I'll do that. So you are not as effective being healed in place. I wonder if I can demonstrate that. See, his readiness is only 5%. His morale is 5. That is god awful. Whereas this guy's much better. So even if I'd filled him up to 10, although he'd be 10 strength, he's still a really weak unit. So you want to rotate them out. It's not worth your time keeping them on the front line. Obviously, to leave this pocket, we want to try and take some of Belgium back. And my targets for tiles this turn are even be this injured French corps here, which looks like a pretty saucy target to go for. This British detachment also looks like a good target to go for. And again, that would allow us to close in on Verdun and Nancy. And they're probably the two most likely ones. And then we might step into this gap and entrench ourselves. I do want to make sure I've not left anyone horrendously injured, which I haven't. We have one German corps good to go, and some Austrian tanks, which I'm pretty excited about. Which I think I had been talking about keeping on Western Front, and I think that's probably still going to be the case. One thing I do want to do is probably, I mean, there's plenty Austrian HQs around here, is grab, see this guy, can I operate you? And if so, how much would it cost me? No, I cannot. Go there. So I'm tempted that next turn operate this guy up to the Western Front. I mean, fairly far back. You know, I don't need your supply bonus, just to give additional boosting to the tanks and act as purely an HQ for the tank unit. Right, but before let's look at our attacking options. You have 4 shells. I could unload 4 shells on this chap. I can then see what kind of... Your entrenchment is 6, so surprisingly good. You obviously cannot reach. I cannot push you in there. And I could shuffle up. I'll take this position, but I would... let me see. Then not be able to take the French guard. I might actually have to pass on this, and the reason I'm saying that is... why am I saying that? Yeah, because I just noticed his entrenchments are around the wrong way as well. So it might be better just to switch entrenchments, move forward, take this position, save our shells, and then we can do a massive bombardment next turn. And concentrate, maybe taking out this little detachment for right now. Let's maybe try that. So how are we going to do that? Well, for a start, you are going to go here. Hello. You're going to entrench yourself. You're going to swap out with a 10. You are going to entrench yourself. Around the right way, thank you very much. You can heal up, that's lovely jubbly. You, well, I need to bring someone down here. It cannot be you, unfortunately. Yeah, you could move in and attack if we needed to. I've got a few others back here. Can you get in here? You can get in here. Alright, let's do that then. There's some weak Americans. Now, the problem is this is exposed to 2 artillery positions. We probably lost a unit here at the end of last turn, so it is a little bit dangerous. I also want to bring artillery forward. Because right now he can't bombard anyone, so I mean we could just do a switch. Makes reinforcing slightly harder. But I think it's important to get artillery in the front. I'm going to give this guy a heal while we're at it. I will heal my fighters, although like I said, a fighter tech is something we're missing. That was a theme in the last stream and it's going to continue into this one. Then I think we push this detachment. It's only a detachment, but I think we go for it. We'll hit him with the railgun, which mainly does... didn't do very much. No, maybe it took entrenchments out. I didn't check beforehand. I don't, I'm not convinced that useful. And we'll shell you with this guy. Erode your entrenchments to nothing. Morale is holding. Readiness is still pretty good. What we're looking at now, 4 to 2. I mean, that's okay, nothing special. Probably willing to use a couple more. Okay, what you get me now? 5 to 2, that's good. 7 to 2. Beautiful, do that. That was actually a 63. You lied to me, game. Now I'm tempted to actually pull this guy back and move in someone else. Let's do that. Like so. And the reason I want to do that is when we have a full strength 10 unit, we can move in and entrench. Now, but obviously, once again, spotting is a bit of an issue. We are going to have to deal with that. Probably means flying you somewhere and getting shot at. Right, I'll move to that in the end. You definitely need to move forward, build some entrenchments. Good luck to you. Let's push you forward as well. Why do I have so many German HQ down here? Well, you're rating 10, rating 9. Very good, but still. Maybe you're ready for the Swiss objective. Yeah. What was I thinking? Ah, yeah, I was going to bring you in here. Help defending. Although you were defending in Stuttgart. I'm not quite sure the range these guys have. Intercepts 2. But I'm not sure what range you've got. There are some fighters. Oh, they're recon bombers actually. Why didn't I use them instead? Ah, because they can't reach. Of course they can't reach. Right, move up. You can just reach. Alright. You get shot at. Wow, took an absolute pasting there. Absolute pasting. Oh, I need more fighters. Right, but we can get that. Okay. Oh, now here's the thing. I kind of just want to smack this HQ around rather than dig trenches, which is it's a very risky strategy. I'm going to do it. Oh, that's interesting. I could even pull back. And then what? Not much. Because all the people I've got are injured. I mean, this guy could get into this tile. Couldn't entrench either. Would be a strength 10 though. Oh, apparently no, he can't. Okay, so we aren't taking that tile. Not the worst actually. If they want to put another unit in it, we'll just kill it, I suppose. But it's not really advancing us. No, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's worth it, definitely smack the HQ around. They're very valuable units. Right, anything else needs to upgrade? No, anything else we can do on the front here? Not really. You've only got 2 shells left, you need to save those. You've got 7 though. Oh, you've just moved in position, that's why. 4, 5, okay. 10, 10s, 10s. 9 there, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, looking pretty good. Italian front. This guy took a pasting, so we're going to want to swap him out. And maybe we use this turn just to shuffle forward and move artillery up with a view to capturing this tile next turn. We do have 6 shells. Just don't think, I'm not convinced we've got the men here for it. It's worth using some anyway, because he's maxed in his logistics. The morale is terrible though. Go for it, let's see what we can do here. My issue might actually be the terrain. Get 4 to 1. Do you not do that? That's fine. I can't pull you out. Okay. I'd like you to come back, and I would like you to switch out for the artillery. I would like you to push forward and probably not do anything. Yeah, that's fine. I would like my artillery to push up as well. I can not heal you, but that's okay. Let's move. Let's check my supply. Supply's actually really good. Just drops off really quickly there. Why don't I move you up to here? Let's heal up some planes that we've got kicking about. And that's not too shabby. Maritime bombers. We could just make a run for this port, I suppose. Have we got interceptors kicking about? Yes, we do. That was not worth it. Alright. I do want to pull these Bulgarians out, so I shall. Oh, no trenches. I can worry about taking Trento next time. And these guys can pull up, move out up to our little Bulgarian core up there, and that keeps them together. So Austro-Hungary guys got plenty of him. Okay, good. Oh, I think we're in a good place. Let's see, we've squished in a little bit. No doubt there'll be an onslaught next turn. But actually, their units are starting to get pretty beat up, and they don't have the economy to keep them fully supplied, fully reinforced. Right, you moved. These guys are all just sitting pretty. That is fine. I suppose you should come down here to Athens. That's no problem. Everyone else is chilling. I do have a core here, and those guys, which, yeah, we'll move you to the front. Well, that seems like a swell place for you to go. And we'll get 2 kind of at the back, if and when we need them. Alright. Egypt. A little bit more funsies. Alright, push up. Face off. Stand firm. How many shells you got? 6. Let's unload that and let's clear out Alexandria. A nice little national morale hit for the British again. This guy's supply is terrible, and this is going to kill his readiness and his morale as well. I'm happily using all my shells here because it's going to be a few turns before I get him in position to do anything. So he won't be able to... so you'll have plenty of time to stock up. Still only 2 to 1. Yeah, it's better. 6 to 1. Why? Oh, it's probably because you're standing on a marsh. 6 to 1, 0 to 6, 7 to 1. Let's take the 0 first. Chances of it being 0? Yeah. Slim to none, apparently. I'll use you to push in, and then it might let me... No, can't upgrade you. Can I heal you? No. Ah, supply. What's it going to be next turn? What supplies in Alexandria as a base? Only a 5. Okay. Wonder if that'll improve over time. I think better along the coast. No, you're not showing me about it. Okay, fair. That may improve once we control it and give it some time to recover. Right, meanwhile... yeah. Let's push you along there. I would like... we're not so far, but you're taking attrition. I need some HQs up here. Yeah, okay. So it's definitely going to be the limiting factor in my push forward, is how quickly I can move my HQs up to actually push supply forward. I'll just get everyone to kind of follow along behind. Why not force march you guys? In fact, can I upgrade your weapons? Yes, I'll do that. It's a start. Yeah, you need upgraded as well. So maybe keep you where you are, upgrade you. But that's not too bad. We'll get these guys surrounded. I mean, their supply is also terrible. Yeah, so is my own. Yeah, no, it's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Finally, we might be able to clear out Q8. So you're going to pull back. Can we actually hurt him? Finally actually causing him some damage. That is good to see. And once my HQ gets down here, that should improve the supply in this little area. Beautiful. Okay. And you guys, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till we get some reinforcements in along the coast. And then we'll deal with these chaps. Okay, navies. Again, I'm not doing huge amounts with my navies. There was a British sub up here. I think we were going to send you. Oh, there we go. 0-0. He has no supplies. Morale terrible. His readiness terrible. This should give us that opportunity to maybe. Oh, is the weather bad? The weather's bad. Yeah, that's fine. You at 4 need to come home. Alright, we'll keep these guys out in sub-hunting duty. I did bring him home just actually before I started the stream, just because I didn't want to leave him hanging out in the North Sea and forget about him. And aside from that, we've got... You're healthy. And you are pretty beat up. Let's bring you in here. Although that's actually dangerous. If they've got one here because they have extra spotting range, they'll see me. But we'll see, we might make a run along the coast into a haven in the Med, and I think that might be it. I lost a lot of subs. Actually go to it. Yeah, that's it. Our sub fleet has been fairly decimated. Right, I think that might do us for the first turn. As ever, first turn's a little bit slow as I try and remember what I'm doing. Oh my god, it's a 12 there. Right, actually I should get these guys to the front. That is some sick levels of experience. Good. Let's have a quick look at the graphs. It's always nice to start that way. Who doesn't love a graph? Let's go for the national morale. It'd be nice if you get them all on top shot. Right, Britain. Look at that, starting to fall quite dramatically. They're down to 74%. This is good. France 71. How's that compared to us? Germany, actually, we're still worse. Alright, I need to keep an eye on that. 67. Austria-Hungary is good. Ottomans are low, but they're on the up and up. Italy is surprisingly really, really happy about life for whatever reason. But we do have to keep an eye on Germany. America will be absolutely fine as well. This is probably going to be frightening in terms of money. So UK. What on earth happened there? Why did they get such a massive boost to that one? That's interesting. Their economy has just skyrocketed. Worrisome. France actually still not losing more than it's taking in, surprisingly. Yeah, Italy's suffering a fair amount. And then US will just be crazy. Oh, they took a massive dip. Did they like transfer? Is there a thing where they transfer a bunch to the UK or something? Interesting, let's look at totals now. So they are just shy of 700. They are 560. They are 240. So that's 800, 700, 1500 between these three. And then you're now about 450. So was that just shy of 2000? We are sitting at 900. We know that dip. 450 is 1350. 1350. 1600. Okay, so we're still about 300. Hey Zai, sorry, I'm busy doing maths. So we're still about 300 MPP disparity per turn in their favour. That's what we've got to keep an eye on. They do get a 10% boost on this difficulty level, so that's probably paying part of it. Quick squiz at losses, yeah. Germany's has lost 50 now. UK's almost lost 50 by itself, as is France. Obviously Russia's gone crazy. The rest are doing okay. And that's really where the German morale hit's coming from. In terms of diplomacy, we have been trying to influence the Swiss, who have now, we're at 53%, which is good. I have to keep that going. We have used all our chits for everyone. Other people we're influencing are Sweden. It's almost used up there. And the Netherlands, we just want to push them away from trading with the Allies. So we won't invest anymore here. So really our targets are Switzerland and then probably Sweden just for the economy boost. Right. Oh, new units. I forgot to put these guys down. Let's put you, it's a little far from the front, but we'll stick you up there on the railway line. A brand new shiny Austro-Hungary Corps. This is getting very clogged as an area, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure if I can even use all the bodies I've got. But let's drop you in Innsbruck for the sake of it. And my Austro-Hungarian tanks, well, I'll ask them over here, but I'm probably going to push you to the western front. I would like to purchase units. I need better fighters from Germany, so let's buy one of those. In fact, do you have one? Yeah, we go. We'll get half price one from Bulgaria because they had it and it was destroyed. I'm tempted to pick up another one because we are losing quite badly in the air. How many cores have I got destroyed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much have we got? Enough for maybe one core. And a plane? Oh, I can get ground attack bombers and things now as well. If I get the plane, will that stop me getting a ground attack bomber? I can't. Let's order this first. Although it's going to need fire to support it, but anyway, we're going to do that. No, I can still get a plane. Good. I need another plane, please and thank you. Alright. It's a lot of Germany's money down the toilet there, but well spent. I'm not interested in this core. I've got can barely use all the ones I've got at the minute, to be perfectly honest. There's nothing else really of interest that you can get from me, Austria. Autobros, similar. Could get some more planes, I suppose. Might be useful. It's only like 100 MPP, sure. Right, research. Let's throw the rest into there. Yeah, you can do a little bit more research. What is useful? You're quite far behind on production tech, but it's not the end of the world. Especially if it's late in the game. Same with industrial tech. Armoured is good, tank is good. Infantry warfare is good, but you're working on last level. I mean, yeah, I want some of this stuff sooner would be nice. Is it worth investing the money? I don't know. Well, here it makes sense because you're about to tick over a level. So we kind of get to keep that. Likewise here. Sure. And that's, I've got 40 I can spend, which maybe is worth, is it worth, yeah, no, I'm going to do it. Get the fire going. It's probably far too late in the game to be doing that, but needs it must. Okay. Actually, before that, let's not go crazy. You're on your last level industrial tech. You've still got a way to go production tech, but it's not too bad. Yeah, just I need more fighter stuff. And apart from that, more logistics would probably going to be good as well. And actually looking pretty flush here, Austria-Hungary. Germany, however, not looking so flush. Maxed on their fighters, working on their heavy bombers. That's probably worthwhile, and that's all your money. Not quite, but close to it. You'll never understand this game. It's fine, Zai. Just where's the graphics? No, hex and chits. That's all you ever need. You're almost maxed there. Get into that. Actually, you're looking pretty good. Maybe I'll just keep your last 66. Right. That was a solid if unspectacular first turn. It's one of these thinking men games, thinking man's game. All the action happens in your mind. Yeah, take that, Britain. Oh, excellent. That's a big boost. We've been waiting for something like that. I'm calling you not smart. No, no, of course not. If you infer it, then it's a different matter. Long range aircraft, that's not really what I want. I want to see fighter. Airships, yeah, okay. Just kind of just doing that because we had the points. AA defense, that's good. I can start upgrading some of my units with that. Oh, that's a second German tank. That's fantastic. Get him rocking and rolling. Logistics for Ottomans, which is also good. Yeah, we're getting nothing from Norway anymore, but fair enough. Okay. See what the response is. It might be, well, I was going to say it might be a turn of just repairing from the Allies. I think they'll attack that, you can see it. Oh. I'll show you in a minute. I think they reinforced that, which is, feels like a waste of MPP, but if they want to do that, then fine. I'll happily keep attacking it. No, can't move the camera. Okay. Like I say, I think our push in Italy is held. I don't think the Italians are going to be able to fully reinforce. But then that's very much a secondary objective at the minute. I mean, knocking Italy out would be nice. Less income for the Allies. Opens a wider front to France. But actually, in a minute, we're doing more damage to Britain than we are to France. Which isn't bad. Like I say, every time we hit national morale, it does make them fight slightly worse. Okay. Yeah, my fighters are getting battered at the minute. So where was talking about this, I think, because they've got 2 artillery within range, so we're just going to unload at least 6 shells into that guy, and then they might push for him. They could get. Okay, they're unloading artillery on here. I don't think they've got the strength to push it though. That's a possibility. We are suffering in this spot until we can open up a wider front. Go on attack. 2 to 3, nothing too exciting either way there. So probably go more in their favour. It didn't. 1 to 2, I'll take that. And a 2 to 1. So that's about even Stevens, I think, all over. Yeah, that sucked. See, they took us out there. Ooh, and British tanks back in the front. Oh, French tanks, sorry. This guy's exceptionally vulnerable. Problem is, if they charge a core into here, we're going to have to deal with that first. It's going to be a higher priority target. And, or they'll just make it the same one. It's a really bizarre choice. Maybe they didn't mail so they can move in. But yeah, that guy's easily dead. We're going to hammer him with artillery. He's not really dug in. He's only 6 strength. Okay, I'll take it. That was a pretty poor attack from the cavalry there. Okay. 1 core, 1 tile. I'm okay. Another revolt. This time one we actually going to be able to support. Okay. Ooh, lots of core and a tank. Nice. I mean, we could bring a tank down to Africa. Maybe we shall, actually. But first. So, yeah, he's got to die, and I think we're going to try and kill him as well. General play for today. Annoying we can't see that 1 tile. But yeah, I don't think there's any bones about it. That's what needs to be done. Morale down here is struggling. Let's start. This should be a pretty easy victory. Okay. That's plenty. You have got 4 shells. Let's do 1 there. I actually like you to put... How many shells have you got? Oh, you've got 9. That's fine. Let's keep going with this guy. Only danger we have is, can I pull you out and replace you? Maybe. Not quite the attack on Verdun we had been talking about, but nevertheless. Right. What's our attack looking at? Only 3 to 1 there, 6 to 1 there. Yes. Let's do that. Didn't get the kill. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'll swap you in. You can get that kill. Good. Can't see behind though. Recon that square. Oh, I could lose these guys. Damn. You need heals and upgrading. Can I upgrade you? Oh no, you've already got AA1. You guys get that. I'll heal you. I know no fighters here. But we can now move into this tile without taking damage, although we are not going to be able to entrench if we do. Actually no, you should, because you've got mobility. Yeah. Good. You attacked, so I want you to pull out. You get 2 shells left, and how many shells you left? 1. Just use that one. Do not sod it. Use your 2 as well. We're up to 3 to 2. I'm worried about leaving this guy slightly under strength. Better. See that difference there? Although he didn't have a prepared attack, because he was a fresh core, doing much better damage than this guy. And then we can move a fresh core in there. And we already have the entrenchments in place. Good! That worked out really well. I'd like to get him out. I might be able to do that next turn. Because he's a rest. His morale is shot. Although if we could unlock that tile, that would also give us the ability to swap these guys around a bit more. But no, that was really useful. Okay, in the south. 4 and 4. Let's maybe get in a position to push on Nancy. Get in, get entrenched. You get up to full strength. Swap you in and we'll heal you up. Okay. And then we should have a lot of shells ready to go for Nancy next turn. Excellent. Sit yourself there. That looks okay. We've got a new unit so we can drop in. I say it's the, including fighters, that's a badly needed unit. Sit yourselves in the forest here. Good lads. Good lads. Okay, meanwhile, Italy. Yeah, they did a lot of artillery attacks, but really not a lot of anything else, to be perfectly honest. We could easily crush that guy. I'm more interested in taking that spot, although vision is going to be a bit tricky. Considering how battered and bruised our aerial wing is. Although, hang on. You don't get... Okay, apparently you don't get sight onto land. Okay, fine. I probably want to attack you though anyway. Oh, it's a lot of dug in guys. Might get intercepted. No, I didn't, and I get seated position behind. Good, so we can now take this one. It's going to leave us a bit exposed, but we should have a fresh core, which we might be able to move in. Let's do it. Let's unleash 6 shells on this guy. His morale's rubbish, his entrenchment's going to be rubbish. Okay. What are we looking at number-wise? Only a 3-1. Surprised. Genuinely surprised at that. Alright, start. I'm going to move you out of the way, you're not being very helpful. Absolutely want to pull you back. It's a 6, and now we're being offered a 4-0. That's much more attractive. We get a 3-0. What about here? Only 2-1. 1. Ah, and now we've got no AP. Damn it. Not enough to get the job done. That's disappointing. Okay. Where else do we want to push? Could dump 6 shells on this guy and we have quite a lot of cores ready actually. Let's do that. See if we can't get a victory somewhere. Nothing else. At least spread out the places Italy needs to reinforce. Actually, this guy's going to fall pretty easily apparently. Just like that. No entrenchment ability because we don't have the extra mobility as Austria, which I think we're working on. Yeah, should have. Oh, it's miles away. Definitely should have got that one a lot sooner. Okay, that was good. We could also consider trying to kill this guy. I don't know if we'd quite have the oomph for it. It's 6 of 8. What's your tech? Ottomans. Just 2, so I think you only got to fully 8 next turn. So we can wait and we can push in Trento next turn. Fine. Let's move you down. Okay. So we did kill an Italian core. Slight solly, we didn't get this one. But it's just the limited positions of attack. And, you know, movement and all that kind of stuff. If we had the mobility tech, we probably would be able to go shuffle around and get the job done. So be it. Can I swap you two around? Well, that's very attractive. Excellent. So we need even more artillery we can bring to bear at the front. That's good. That is good. Yeah. Need more air defense, but okay. You, I wanted to operate. I will spend 30 points because you need to come up to somewhere like there. That's fine. Oh, can I upgrade you? Then I shall. Okay, where can we put you? Probably nowhere useful. Yeah, no, not really. God, there's a railgun in Undermine. How long's that been sitting there? Maybe. Have I got a spare HQ anywhere? Not really. I will have, but it's going to take him forever to get anywhere. Alright. We shall see. I can get you upgraded. So Italians have got some army, just detachments though. Not worried about that. How's supply looking? Better. Will be even better as we continue to shuffle our HQs forward. So let's pull you over this way. We'll just get these guys to shuffle around. You advance up there, we'll get you forward and we'll get this HQ forward into that position. Excellent. Let's get these guys upgraded since they're hanging about in the back. Artillery just needs to move forward as and when it can, to be perfectly honest. Those chaps upgraded, okay. Yeah, and Alexandria is already up to 7. This is good. Just unfortunate it's going to take us another couple of turns to cut this guy off. Although if we do this, we get zone of control, so we should be able to move in a lot easier. Alright. Absolutely take that. Okay. And you might as well keep coming down here. I think if you use some life yet? No. Alright. Right, I think that's it. Oh, apart from this guy. Well, head towards Europe. We'll see what we can do with you. I don't find you that useful, to be perfectly honest. U-boats, we'd 1 awaiting a bit of love. We'd 1 ready to run the Galtra in Gibraltar. Oh, you can't. Then we did not. Then we just got 1 just kind of hanging about. Okay. We got a swing for Switzerland, so we can put another point in here, and I will, because the sooner you guys get in the war, the better. And I also want to look at research. Working on AA, working on fighters. I'm going to overspend a little bit here. Kind of too important at the minute. You've got a little bit of room, you're already maxed there. Do I care about anything else for you? Probably not. Let's push on that. See if we can get our aerial game rocking and rolling a bit quicker. More fighter stuff, please. Okay, purchases. You can get, apparently... Really? I can buy one with no name? Okay. That felt odd. And I want to rebuy you. Fighter 3 now, that is good. Alright, I feel like we're probably going to start getting parity so we can block some Fighter 3s down. It'll take me a while for them to appear, to be fair. Tank Corps, oh, that, yes, absolutely. With some AA and some ability. Beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Don't need some core right now. Probably okay in fighters. Maybe just want to double down and get 1 more? Sure. Have a lot of points doing a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Maybe we just save them. That feels like a lot of points to save. Alright, do you know what? We'll buy this core back for the sake of buying it back. Yeah. Maybe we'll use it later. Okay. Big red button. Off we go. Received an entry proposal from Max Zupza. Zupitza, even, the former head of Middle Corps in German Southwest Africa. He proposes that our Zeppelins are now capable of staying there for over 100 hours. One can be used to send supplies to von Lettervorbeck in East Africa. Stirs consideration as its support of non-prompt people, including the Navy Minister and most importantly the Kaiser himself. Pretty sure we already lost West Africa, to be honest. 50-50 chance. Go for it. Why not? Command and control over Austria, that's nice. some industrial tech, which is okay, but not the end of the world. Or not the be-all and end-all, perhaps I should say. Hopefully the rain might hamper some attacks, although it's just in Italy, it's not on the Western Front. Get a nice strong line, but no doubt they're going to throw some people, and more importantly some shells at it. I love that they keep reinforcing that thing. He got fully reinforced, but it's the same unit, so you can see how it's grey because morale is shot. That British unit may actually take some attritional damage this turn. Hey, Inceptor, so why? Oh, they moved to Strasbourg, that's why. Oh, 5 strength already, ouch. Even though they're what, level 2? I don't know my Entente late plane models well enough to know exactly what they're using just by looking at them. So they're going for south of Antwerp again. Again, they're just chipping away at the morale of our troops. We're certainly doing more damage than we can recover. You're just kind of shooting all over the place there, Italy. Three for 2, that's not a good start. What's happening? We're holding though, we are holding. Not so much there. Oh, yeah, that was a bad loss. That was okay. We're struggling just to get that forward movement really. Taking ground is proving difficult in France. Some nice targets for my bombers at least. And that's where we're going to leave it today. So nice to see the Ottomans running wild in Egypt. Well, unfortunately, that's going to have fairly limited impact on the end of the game. Our focus is going to remain on the Western Front and seeing if we cannot push in towards Paris. I think our military is in good position. I do think we could beat the Entente given enough time, but the real challenge is going to be whether we have the time before the game ends in November 1918. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream, so if you're interested in coming out and hanging out, there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, I do hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one.